Next, we head to Clayton, where its July 4th celebration started with a Pledge of Allegiance from the Color Guard. Then kids took to their bikes for the first annual Clayton's Kids Bike Parade. Escorted by a police officer, kids hopped on their bikes, scooters, or the occasional stroller and trekked from Frink Park down Riverside Drive and back. In total, the trip took only about 15 minutes. It was organized by Alex Buttison with the Chamber of Commerce. He tells us that the success of today's event means that it will definitely be back next year.
We just wanted to do something fun for the kids that would bring the community and everybody together just to kick off the holiday. Seeing the number of people that showed up, that reminds you of how great our community actually is, and seeing everybody together.
After that race wrapped up, all participating kids posed for a picture commemorating the start of what organizers hope will be an annual 4th of July tradition.